complains there. Gets a ticking off from Manuel Oliver. Palermo for the clash. Colin Lynes.
I mean, that's the old pro tricks of Branco. Complain about everything, get the referee on your side. Who knows, a point deduction down the line. Too late for that, I would think.
Good right hand, though, from Branco as Lynes came in. Concentration, so vital, and commitment too. Do you think the Lynes camp feel it's very close?
They must feel it's close. I mean, it's almost impossible. I have Lynes 1 point up at the moment, but it's impossible to split them so far in this round. Lynes started well, but losing his way a little bit. And it's the way Branco looks that more mature, more powerful when they engage. He's the one who's prepared to pick it up again, whereas Lynes wants to go onto the bicycle.
Yeah, Branco's come back well in this 11th round, certainly the last minute and a half. Might have squeaked this one on the judges' cards. Not quite the same intensity and accuracy from Lynes. Good work from Branco. This is the Italian's round, surely.
Yeah, but he's throwing the punches that matter. Lynes has been warned for the head clash.
And looking more despondent, Colin Lynes. So vital after all the work he's done, Colin Lynes. He's proved he can compete at this level. He's got to go home with a belt.
And compete at this level, he's already champion, so you have to impose yourself and prove you're good enough to be champion. I have it dead level at the moment, everything hinging on the last round. If I've got a level, I can't imagine how the judges have. You see, Branco just looks to be the one who's prepared to take the punches that come and just dig in that little second longer and have the last word in the exchanges. And he's doing it again here, as you can see.
Final round. Extremely important. Last 3 minutes they embrace. A great deal of respect, and you've got it dead level.
As you see it, 104 points apiece, and I worry about the judges, obviously. So on my card, everything hinges on this round. Whatever Lynes has left, he's got to summon it up and dish it out.
Howard Winston, Duke McKenzie, Pat Clinton, Ray Close and Billy Hardy are the 5 British winners on points European title. Colin Lynes wants to become the 6th here in Italy. They open up the pair of them.
You know, we may be forgetting, Adam, just how tough Branco is. He knows what powerful shots that Lynes came across with, but he's walked through them, and again, he's giving the impression of the one who wants to engage again.
So strong, Gianluca Branco, even in this final round. All the Italians on their feet, his corner imploring him to finish well. And they may be starting to believe that the European title is coming back to them.
Watching, Branco is the one who looks as though he's prepared to lay everything on the line, as he has been for the last half of this fight. Just whatever I've got to take, I'll take it and try to dish out better.
Just waiting, Colin Lynes, not the fluency. He's been taken out of his game, and that's really good tactics from Branco, the seasoned veteran, who at 37, maybe taking this last round as well.
Well, I have it hinging on the last round, Adam, and Lynes is coasting. He's not going for it, he's not imposing himself. Maybe we just didn't quite give Branco the credit he deserved. We always do. He was a tough nut, we knew he was a class operator, but at 37, didn't think he could come up with this.
Wow. He didn't give out those signs all week, but he had had seen it.
It's been a kind of negative round from Lynes in the last year. Obviously it's been a tough battle all the way through. He's been forced to work under pressure. The tank must be emptying. But this is not the kind of last round I was hoping for from him.
They came back in that 10, but he's let the last two drift. The bell goes. They both think they've got it. And who will take the European belt back with them? A hug from Paul Cook to Colin Lynes. The Italians are celebrating as we thought they would, and it goes down to the three judges, Preja Alexic, Robin Dolpierre and Francisco Vasquez Marcus. That's the important thing, the three judges, how they've seen it.
Well, there you have it. See, I have it. Well, this was a problem all through the latter half of the fight. Branco looked like the one who was prepared to take his bumps and stand there that little bit longer and trade. In the last round, Lynes tried to box round as though he was coasting a lead which he didn't have. But there you see what I have. I have 1 point up for the challenger, Branco, 114, 113. And if I've got that, I'll be surprised if the judges do Lynes more of a favour. I mean, if you look at the whole thing, if you ask which of the two just put everything on the line tonight, then you lean towards Branco because he did that.
There was quality from Colin Lynes, but there was physical strength, heart, and how he came back and ground Lynes down. Gianluca Branco, that's why he's such a seasoned campaigner.
Yeah, I think it's possible we weren't giving enough credit for what he had left in the tank at the age of 37. He was the one still pushing right up in the final round, whereas Colin was taking a little rest, boxing as though he had a 4 or 5 point lead, which certainly not in my card he didn't.
I have it level, and you have Branco 1 up. This will be fascinating how the judges have it. Both camps, I think, believe they have come through. Interesting fight.
Yeah, it was a cracking fight. There was never a dull moment, and good European refereeing for a change. Didn't get involved unless he had to. After round, tremendous performance from both men. I would just have been sitting here happier waiting for the decision if Colin could have dictated a bit more and posed himself a bit more.
Smile there from Silvio Branco, Gianluca's brother. Have they seen something? This card's being collated, and this is maybe where home advantage really does help. Gianluca Branco wanted this fight here. Will he get the title? Nervy, nervy moments.
Ladies and gentlemen, just after 12 rounds of boxing, we have a split decision. Judges Gianluca Branco scored the contest 115 to 113 for Lynes. Judge Robin Dolpierre scored the contest 114 to 113 for Branco. And Judge Francisco Vasquez scored the contest 114 to 113.
Francisco Lynes 113, Branco 114.
Your winner by way of split decision and new
Gianluca Branco regains the European title. It was close on the cards, a split decision, and I think that's fair from the judges. Colin Lynes loses his title just here in Italy.
Disappointment then for Colin Lynes. We hope to hear from him in just a couple of minutes' time. We'll get reaction from Johnny Nelson. What did he think of that decision? Plus, there's more on the countdown to Ricky Hatton's homecoming and more top action from Turin, including stylish, unbeaten prospect Martin Lindsay against former British title challenger Mark Callahan.